Jarrod McEwen Young lives in a world built for people who can hear. As a teenager, he watched hours and hours of videos of the Australian deaf basketball team. He never imagined he'd play for the Goannas one day, and how joining the squad would change his life.
I found a place where I feel I belong.
There you go, man.
Yeah, good. How are you?
How are you, man?
I'm good. You know, we're all different in ways, but we've all got that one thing that brings us back together.
Jarrod lost his hearing as a child after contracting meningococcal meningitis.
Am I happy to get in person now?
A cochlear implant helps him to hear.
This week or?
The Gomeroi man grew up on Wiradjuri country in Gulgandra, central western New South Wales. Despite being raised by a supportive family, he sometimes felt isolated.
I only knew one deaf person at a time, so it was a bit of a shock when I started going down to Melbourne for basketball training, realising how many deaf people there are in the world.
For teammate Sam Cartledge, it's a similar story.
I felt I was a bit isolated socially. It was hard at lunchtime at school. I tended to withdraw a little bit.
When he joined the team, he found his community. 3 teammates were groomsmen at his wedding.
They are the closest people I've got in my life, this deaf basketball team. We are a tight-knit group.
3, 2, 1, go!
To make the sport accessible, an AUSLAN interpreter attends training sessions and games.
Freestyle. You can do what you want. Whoa.
Hand signals are used when the whistle is blown. But this is the big difference. To ensure a level playing field, athletes must remove their hearing devices. So players get none of this. And they're looking out for this. Although he's not deaf, their coach is a key member of the side. And the person who saw a star player in a shy young man.
Jarrod just has this quite unique knack of reading the game of basketball. He's super coachable, he's a lovely kid, and he really just wanted to be a part of something.
When Jarrod first tried out for the team, he was 40 kilograms heavier than he is today. Being selected for the squad was a big moment.
That gave me some confidence, you know, that someone else has some confidence in me.
His transformation started with getting in shape.
He just came back fitter and fitter every camp.
He built up enough confidence to sign up for a bridging course at Newcastle University. Now he's studying medicine.
Every time I think about Jarrod, the first thing that comes to mind is the kid that changed his stars, and he's just worked his tail off to be able to change his own stars and change his own life.
In 2 days' time, this team will play on the Greek island of Crete against Venezuela, China and Greece. It's the first time this team has travelled to the World Championships in 6 years. The event is about more than competition though, it's also about celebrating community.
I don't know where life would be without this group of boys. So really, I can't wait for any opportunity to play basketball with this lot. This is my identity. I've learned who I am by being part of this team.